Hey everybody, this is Adam Needens, and this is our group chat for Module 16. The essential question was, how would you apply data and data analysis to ensure your continuous improvement plan is focused on closing the gaps? Some background information here. I feel like we should be using multiple areas of data, starting with demographics and perception for one, and then go into our academic analysis. I don't think at my elementary school that I'm at currently, we do enough demographic and perception data collecting, but we do a nice job of collecting and analyzing our academic data, I feel. We usually meet grade level wise. We have three teachers per grade. I'm in a 3 through 5 building, and we do kind of meet together as a team, usually just like a fourth grade team, and collab and go over all the data and everything that we have as much as we can, at least when we have time to be able to do that. I wish we had more time, however, to be able to do all that stuff. I mentioned our academic data. We use our state assessments. We use map testing frequently. We do that 3 times a year, and we get all kinds of data from our map testing and stuff to go through. We do Lexile. We progress monitor through our SPED, through SIT teams, through IEPs, and those get progress monitored usually at least once a month to go through that kind of stuff. We do have a tier program with a title reading teacher as well to help out with some of that data collecting, going through that process as well.
Yeah, that's really good. Definitely sounds your the academic, the assessment data collection. You do plenty of that, and you said that you want to do perception and demographic data collection. Ideally, do you have how frequently you like to do that?
I'd say with that demographic data, probably 3 times a year, get your stuff at the beginning, middle, and end of the year. Perception data, you can probably do that as well. You could even do that probably once a month if you want to do that perception data that often. The academic type data, I'd say go through and you need to be at least probably every 2 weeks going through and analyzing where your students are at, if not every week. But I mean, there's a lot of informal testing going on too every single day. So.
The question I have is that you get together with your what does that look like? Is that during a training time? Is it established?
Yeah, yeah, to be honest, we have a at the end of the day on Fridays is what it's set up as. The kids go home an hour early, and it's supposed to be our collab time or whatever. It's never utilized that way. And I coach, so I leave to go practice and stuff like that, or I'm gone for games and things like that. A lot on Fridays as well. So yeah, it pretty much ends up being just our plan time, and that's what we have to use our plan time to end up doing. I wish we had. I gone through and listened to a couple of their videos. I wish we had a morning slot that we could do that where people weren't leaving or things like that.
And then the other question I have is, you're meeting at a grade level teachers collaborating with grades below
Um, we don't very often, to be honest. I wish we did more. Our title reading teacher is for the whole building, so that person gets to go through and help each individual classroom, or however we have our reading programs set up. Kind of third grade kind of does their own thing, fourth grade does their own thing, fifth grade does their own thing, and so it'd be nice if it was all tied together. But kind of where we're at fourth grade wise, we kind of know what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're doing it on everything together.
So what questions?
My question's for you guys. Since I'm at a 3 through 5 school, I don't see much of this at a middle school or high school level. I was wondering how this data collection process worked, if it was any different at all in a middle school or high school setting.
Yeah, I think about and like I'm in high school, setting. It seems like the as far as it's so specific to certain contexts. So it feels like that pressure is on very specific teachers and very specific departments in comparison to others. Um, Perception data is pretty limited in my experience too. But I think perception data is really important to young students, and while you can probably easily, well,
Okay, thanks. So I guess kind of my takeaway from what you guys just told me was keep up with the perception data, kind of understand your staff, understand the students, and then you guys can, or the school can kind of go with their data analysis from there. One more question yeah, one more question I did have was, what do you do in the situation where you want to be able to share your data analysis with the whole staff, but maybe that's going to make one teacher maybe look bad in that case? What happens in that situation? How do we handle that?
I think when you do that perception data, always do it in the setting. And then if there's like and then maybe if you know very specifically, if you do that perception data, do you have opportunity? But I think it would be good to like if you knew very specifically the teacher who maybe answered perception, I think share with the staff, you meet with that teacher and have a discussion, and try to display just perception. I would just try to work through some keys before you present that.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Kind of off Andrea's point there, maybe take all and just kind of lay it out and don't view it as negative or a punishment. And how can we improve on our overall data analysis scores and everything within the whole staff and not just individually? I guess would that be right, Andrea? Okay. Amelia, you kind of talked about the perception and maybe being a little communicate with the staff or a certain member of the staff if needed and just kind of collaborate with them, maybe a one-on-one before discussing it with the whole staff. All right. Thanks, guys.